Welcome to the lecture of Python for Data Science. In this video, we will see the concept related to the shaping data. In that, we will see working with the row text, that is from unit number 3. So, you have one topic, that is the shaping data part in the unit number 3, and in that we will see this one, that is working with the row text, and it has the subtopics like dealing with the Unicode, stemming and removing the stop words, and introducing the regular expression. But in this video lecture, we will see dealing with the Unicode, stemming and removing the stop words. So let's start with the first one, that is dealing with the Unicode. Now we have seen that whatever the contents that we are writing in our files, which is present in the computer system, that contents are in form of some text, some alphabets, some characters, some special characters, some numeric digits are there. So in the first year you might have studied that in the C language, you might have studied that computer does not understand such type of characters or alphabets. What the computer understands? The computer understands only the binary digits, that is 0 and 1. So what we have to do over here, we have to perform the transformation, that is from character to the binary form, that is either 0 or 1. So the conversion from character to the binary representation, that is in terms of bits, is called as the encoding. So a character can use the 7 bits or the 8 bits or more than 8 bits for the encoding purpose. So we have the different encoding techniques available. So based on the different encoding techniques, the characters will be converted into the binary bits. So it will occupy sometimes 7 bits or 8 bits or more than 8 bits depending on the encoding techniques. Now what will happen, that as we have the different computer systems, then if the encoding techniques are different for the different encoding system, then the problem arise for the decoding. So whatever technique that we are using for the encoding purpose, the same technique should be used for the decoding purpose. So to remove such kind of problem, they are following, that is one particular technique, and they are called as the Unicode. So when you are working with the Python 3.x version, you are relied on the UTF-8 technique, that is the universal transformation format, that is 8-bit format. So whatever code you are writing, whatever text you are writing, that are encoded with the help of the UTF-8 encoding technique. So everywhere this encoding technique is same, so it is very easy for the decoding purpose. So the text will get decoded easily. So if in your environment, that if in your Python environment, if you are trying to change the UTF-8 encoding technique, then it will throw you an error message. Now let's move on to the other topics, that is the part of the row text, that is the stemming and removing the stop words. So the stemming and removing the stop words are the part of the natural language processing. So have you ever thought that how the Google search engine is working? So in the search engine text box, you are writing some text, you are writing some words which are human understandable. But the computer machine does not understand such words, it understands only the binary digits. So when you are writing such text in the search box, then this text is passed to some machine. So that is some machine that will give the result related to your search. So over the second side, the machine is there. At the one end, the human is there. Human is typing the text. They are, this text are converted into some binary bits, and it will pass to the machine. Again from the machine, the result will come in the form of binary bits. It will be again converted into the text so the human can understand. Now over here in the Google search engine, that you are writing the complete statement or the sentence like this. That is why I am feeling happy or why I am feeling sad. So such type of sentences are not understandable by machine. So what the machine is doing, they will follow the concept related to the natural language processing. So one of the concept from the natural language processing is the stemming. That is the stemming concept. So what is the stemming? The stemming is the process of reducing words to their stem or the root word. Just for an example, there are three different words, that is frightening, frightened, and frightens. But this all words has the same meaning, and that is the word is the frighten. So the frighten is the word that what the search engine is focusing on. This frightened and frightening, it means the past tense and the present tense and the future tense that are for the human purpose. The machine do not want to understand what is the past tense, what is the future tense. So the machine is not interested in such things. It will only focus on the main keyword, the main keyword is frighten. So when you are typing the sentence in the Google search engine, then whether you are writing the frighting or the frightened or the frightens, it will take the same meaning as the frighten. So this is how the search engine is working. Now in this particular stemming, we will see that how to do the Python code related to the stemming. So for that, we will be using the natural language toolkit. So for that, we will import the NLTK library. So let's see the notebook file related to the stemming. So this is my code related to the stemming. So let's understand it. So first of all, from the NLTK library, that is the Natural Language Toolkit, I'm importing one class, and that class name is Porter Stammer class. Now, this particular NLTK library is already present in my Anaconda Navigator. So I'm not doing the installation of this library, that is pip install and NLTK like that. It is already present, so I can use it directly. Now I'm creating one object, that is the stemming object of the class, that is the Potter Stammer class. So I have created over here the default constructor, that is the constructor with no argument, that is the Potter Stammer. So this is my object of the class Potter Stammer. Now I am writing one list, and my list is, that is my list. So in the my list, I am creating a list with three elements, and these three elements are some words in the form of string. So I have the words like frightening, frightened, and frightens. It is stored in my list called as the my list. Now what I am doing over here is I am printing that for word in my list. Understand carefully over here that I am making use of the Python list comprehension method. So the Python list comprehension method will work like this. So understand carefully. Over here, I'm making use of the for as the keyword, and this is my user defined variable. So I'm writing for word in my underscore list. So from the my underscore list, the first word will be taken, that is the frightening, and it will be stored in my variable called as the word. So this frightening will get stored in my variable called as the word, and this word will be passed as an argument in my method called as stem, which is present in my Potter Stammer class. So this Potter Stammer class contains one method called stem. So how to call this method? I will call this method with the help of an object. So object of that class is stemming. So I am writing stemming.stem, and I am passing the first word, that is the frightening. So it will be passed and it will be printed in my output screen. So this is my output, that is the frighten. So what this stemming is doing, it will identify the root word from it. So the root word from the frightening is frighten. So it is showing me the root word over here, that is the stem word. Now again this particular statement will get executed. Now the second element will be taken from the my list. So from the my list, my second element is frightened. It will be stored in my variable called as word. So this my particular variable now contains the value as frightened, and this frightened will be passed in my this particular method, that is the stem method from the Potter stammer class. So this frightened is passed as an argument to the stem method, so it will find the stem word, that is the root word from this particular frightened word. So again the root word is frighten over here. Again the frightens will be passed over here in this particular method. So this first of all this will get executed, that is for word in my list. So the third element will taken into the word and it will be passed over here, that is the frightens. And again the stem word of the frightens is frighten. So this is how the stemming is working. Again I am repeating, what is stemming? The stemming will identify the root word from a particular word. So if I take another example, that is my list one, I am writing go, going and went, and I want to find the root word from this particular my list one, and I am running this particular cell. Then you can see that go itself is the root word, so it is showing me the output like this, that is go. For going, the root word is go, so again it is showing me the output like go. The went, it is the past tense, but it is taking the root word as the went only. They are not comparing the go and went together. So went itself is a root word over here. So this is how the stemming is working. Now let's see our next topic, that is the removing the stop words. So first of all we have to understand that what the stop words is. The stop word is like this, that is the is there, a is there, n is there, in is there. So a stop word is a commonly used word that a search engine has been programmed to ignore, because when indexing entries for searching and when retrieving them as a result of the search query. So in the Google search engine you might be writing the complete statement, that suppose I want a pen drive from Amazon, or I want the pen drive on Amazon, or search for the pen drive on Amazon. So the final words that the search engine is focusing is the pen drive and the Amazon. So whatever the different words that you are writing between these two words, that are for the human understanding, not for the machine understanding. So what this natural language processing is doing, they are removing such type of stop words. So if this such type of stop words is removed, then what is the benefit? That the space from the database will be freed, so we can make use of the space effectively. Also the processing time for each word will get reduced if we remove such kind of stop words. So the processing time will decrease. As the processing time will decrease, the efficiency of algorithm will increase. So again it is the part of the natural language processing. So we will make use of the natural language toolkit. So let's understand that which are the different stop words present in the NLTK library and how to remove the stop words. So let's see the notebook file for removing the stop words. So for removing the stop words, first of all we will import the natural language toolkit library, and from that I am downloading all the stop words. So I am writing nltk.download stop words. Then you can see this downloading package stop word is already up to date for my particular system. Now from the NLTK library I am importing the stop words class. Now from the stop words class, I am writing that is stop words dot words English. So I want the list of all the stop words present in the English language. So get the English stop words. So I am writing stop words dot words, which is present in the English language. So it will return me some list of words. So that words are stored in my object called as English stop words, and I am printing that particular object, and you can see that this is my output. So these are my stop words which is already present in my NLTK library in the class called as the stop words. So this I, me, myself. So these are the stop words that will be ignored by the search engine when you write some statements in the search engine at that time. So you can see over here that it has the stop words like this, that is a and the is also present, off is also present, at is there, by is there. So this is the complete list. You can see the square bracket is over here. So this is my complete list. Now let's remove the stop words from the following piece of text. So this is my sample text, and in this my sample text I have the string like this, that is the great aim of education is not knowledge but action. So when you write such type of sentence in the search engine, then what the search engine will do? The search engine will remove the stop words from this particular statement. So let's do the program related to it to remove the stop words. So this is my sample text. So I have the object which contains this string. Now let's break this text into words. So for breaking the text, the complete string into the words, I am making use of the split function. So I am writing this object, that is sample underscore text dot split. So wherever the space is, with the help of that space, the complete string will get break, and it will return me the list of different words, and it will be stored in my sample words as the object, and I am printing the sample words. Then you can see over here that is this is my list which contains the different words like this, that is the great aim of education is not knowledge but action. So this is my list which contains the different words, and this is my complete string. So I am breaking the text into words with the help of the split function. Now I want to remove the stop words from it. Now this is my English statement. Now English statement is already having a list of stop words. That is, this is my list of stop words. So whatever the stop words are present in this particular statement, I have to search for it. If it is found, then I have to remove that stop words. So for that, I am making use of the list comprehension. That is the Python list comprehension. So let's understand this particular syntax, that is the Python list comprehension. That is for removing the stop words. So my final object is sample words, and I'm printing this sample words. So first of all, let's see the output. So my output is like this, that is the great aim, education, knowledge and action. So my this particular statement, that is the great aim of education is not knowledge but action. So the is the stop word that I have shown already. The is present over here. Then great aim, it is printed as it is. Off is my one of the stop word, again that I have shown already to you, that is off is my one of the stop word, so it is removed. Then comes education, then is and not, again it is my stop word, so it is ignored. Then knowledge, but is my again stop word, and then the last word is the action. So this is how the stop words are removed. Now let's see the syntax related to it. Now I am printing the sample words. So whatever the final result is, that will be stored in my variable called word. So whatever the result is present in this particular variable word, that will be stored in my sample words. Now let's see that what value will be stored in this particular word. So first of all, I am writing the 4 as the keyword, and I am writing this particular statement. So first of all, focus on this particular one, that is 4 words in sample underscore words. So what is my sample underscore words? It is my list of all the words. So it will take the first element. It will do the iteration and it will take the first element. So the first element is the. So the is stored in my variable called word. Now it will check this particular condition, that is my if condition, that is if the is not present in stopwords.words English. Now this particular statement, what is this? That is the stopwords.words English. You can see over here that it is my list of all the stop words. So it is checking that whether the is not present in the stop words. So this particular statement will get false. In the unit number 1, you have seen the membership operator, that is in and the not in. So this is the not in, that is the operator. So you are checking that the is not present in English. So this particular statement will get false. So the is not stored in my variable called as word. So it will be not passed to my sample words. So you can see the is not present over here. Now what will happen? Again this iteration will work, that is for word in sample words. Now the next word will be taken, that is the great, from the sample words. It will be stored in my variable called as word. Now it will check the condition for the great, that is this particular one, that is if great is not present in the stop word list. So great is not present in the stop word list. So my this particular statement will get true. It will be stored in my variable called word, and this great will be again passed to my sample words, and I'm printing the sample words, so it is showing me the great. Similarly, the again iteration will work. Aim will be stored in my word. Again it will check the if condition for the aim, that aim is not present in the stop word list. So it will be stored in my word and it will pass to the sample words, and I am printing the aim over here. Then comes the off, that is off over here. Off is not present in the stop words, but it is the part of the stop word. So the condition will get false. So it will be not stored in my final word as the variable. So it is not printed over here. So this is how we have removed the stop word. So this is my user defined variable. Instead of word, you can write W over here. That is W for W in sample words if W not in stop words dot words English. So when you run this cell, it is working correctly. So what is this? This is my user defined variable. So you can change it accordingly. So change it wherever it is necessary, that is 3 times. Now what I am doing, I am again joining words back to the sentence. So I am making use of the join as the method, and I am joining all the sentence, and I want a space between all the words. So I am writing space dot join sample words, and I am printing the sample text. So whatever the final result is stored in the sample text, and it will show me the output like this. So this is how the stop words are removed from the statement. So this is how the natural language processing is working. Processing means to remove the unnecessary words. That is removing the stop words and the stemming that we have seen today in this video lecture. So keeping it till here, thank you all.